Women History Month comes to a close, we want to highlight one woman making a powerful impact here in Central Texas. Toni McKinley is helping survivors of sex trafficking heal and rebuild their lives. In this edition of Remarkable Women, KXAN'S Sydney Gray shares how McKinley turned her vision into an organization dedicated to helping other women move forward.
I suffered in silence as I tried to blend into society.
On stage, in the office, or even a comfy couch, Toni McKinley inspires women daily.
So I wanted to be here to just help bring healing to more women that are, struggling with the complex trauma from sex trafficking.
It's a journey she's faced firsthand after experiencing sex trafficking herself at just 18.
The biggest misconception about trafficking is that people think it's all about kidnapping or people from other countries. And that does happen, but the majority of trafficking happens through relationship.
McKinley says her goal is showing women change and healing are possible.
And I'll never forget, I was hungry and I wanted food, and I had two thoughts come to my mind. One was I could go to a strip club and I could make money right away and I could eat tonight. Or I can go to school and I'll still be hungry, but maybe in the future I won't be hungry and I could support myself.
She's thankful she made the hard choice that put her on a path toward a different future, a decision that decades later is helping other women facing similar situations. In 2020, the Magdalene House welcomed its first survivor of sex trafficking. McKinley left her job with the Texas Juvenile Justice Department, even taking a pay cut to serve as executive director.
That's how much I believed in the mission. I grew up in a home, I lived in a girl's home, I've experienced life out on the streets, I know what it's like to be out there, and I really believe that this program would work.
The women living here are part of a 2-year therapeutic program specifically for women who've experienced sex trafficking.
You've got to reach out. There are people who can support you. It's really hard to do by yourself on your own. It's not impossible, but it's better with people, right?
The 2 North Austin homes are at capacity with a growing wait list. Kitchen conversations happen here where women process emotions and learn from shared experiences. The home has space for independent counseling sessions, too.
Success looks like someone who is able to really just find that relative happiness in their life and being able to work towards their goals, and feeling confident and who they are.
Compassion is at the forefront of what McKinley does. She says it's about showing women they can gain back their independence in a healthy way and create a future with safe, supportive relationships.
It's been amazing to see how shocked these women are when a man comes and mows the lawn and then just leaves. No one's got to pay him anything, not with money, not with their body.
The program teaches life skills, financial literacy, and professional development. It also helps women refocus their education and invest in their mental health.
One of the most horrific crimes that can happen to a person, to have their freedom stolen from them and taken away, and being forced to do things that, are private and intimate and sacred,
That's why, for McKinley, this isn't work. It's a passion sparked by tough experiences she's overcome.
It feels really remarkable for me when the community does get to come around us and support these ladies.
Sydney Gray, KXAN News.